What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. Today we're going to be checking out the Admetus-D, a new scout rifle that's been made available with Heresy. This high-impact Void scout rifle is a world drop item, meaning it can be obtained randomly from any legendary Engram, and it's been made available to all free-to-play players. But don't let the fact that this is a world drop fool you. This is an extremely powerful weapon that you will want to keep an eye out for. High-impact scout rifles are a very popular archetype in the community right now, offering top-tier performance in both Crucible and in PVE, and you'll find some extraordinary benefits when running this in either. The Admetus' biggest strength is its unique combination of weapon perks, providing you with powerful advantages that you're not going to find on other scouts. So let's take a look at what this bad boy has to offer. In this weapon's third column, we have options of Keep Away, To the Pain, Lone Wolf, Rapid Hit, and Repulsor Brace. Most of these traits are going to provide you with more benefits in the Crucible, as you'll gain increased reload speed, accuracy, and aim assist with most of the options. But then we also have Recycled Energy, which is an interesting perk that provides bonus ability energy to whichever ability has the least amount of energy, and that's going to be provided after reloading this weapon after a final blow. This could be a very useful perk with a lot of build types, but the big standout in this column is Repulsor Brace. Defeating enemies who are under the effects of a Void debuff like Weaken, Suppress, or Volatile provides a Void Overshield. This will deflect 70% of incoming damage when it's active, and each application of the Overshield will be valued at 45 health points. This would provide a lot of benefits whenever using Void-centric builds, but there's honestly a lot of ways that we can cause enemies to be inflicted by those Void debuffs, so this can be a great option for improved survival no matter what build you're running. In its fourth column, we have options like Elemental Honing, Frenzy, Precision Instrument, and Closing Time. Precision Instrument would most certainly be a reliable damage boosting option, especially with this being a high impact scout rifle. But that's not what makes this scout rifle so unique, because we have two additional options that are not going to be found on any other scout. We have Withering Gaze, which is a trait that we normally see on special and heavy weapons. After aiming down sights with this weapon, you'll apply weakening effects on your next shot. This will apply a 15% debuff, increasing the effectiveness of this weapon and any other source of damage. And after those enemies are defeated, Repulsor Brace will kick in. I like this option because it doesn't require us to get a final blow first, which means we can go right into an engagement with an advantage by being able to weaken enemies right off the bat. Where this perk suffers is when transitioning between different targets, because you have to stop firing the weapon so that Withering Gaze can reactivate, and that's where our next weapon trait, called Demoralize, has a slight advantage. Landing precision final blows will trigger a burst of energy that weakens all nearby targets. This is similar to destabilizing, but instead of applying volatile, it's applying weakening, which is honestly a much better debuff to spread across enemies, as it'll directly increase your outgoing damage and that of teammates. And instead of only applying that weakening to one target at a time, you can effectively spread that to multiple targets at once, which would allow Repulsor Brace to kick in much more often. And that's definitely the combination that you should be looking for when it comes to PvE activities. For the most part, this weapon offers pretty standard options in terms of magazine, barrel, and masterwork. I would keep an eye out for Arrowhead Break to reduce this weapon's recoil and improve its handling. Extended magazine would be the most beneficial option for us to be able to reduce how often we have to reload, and that's where a Reload Masterwork would really come in handy, because this does not have the greatest reload speed. The Admetus will be able to play into the use of several new artifact mods, like Volatile Marksman, Void Flux, and Maligned Harvest, to be able to spread that weakening to more enemies, and even give this weapon the added benefit of volatile rounds. There's been a lot of strong new weapons added into Destiny with this newest episode, but most of those are tied behind seasonal activities and in-game content, where the Admetus is a free-to-play weapon that can be earned simply by playing the game. And it's such an amazing option when you can get those standout perks on it, to which I wish you all the best in luck in getting this god roll, and throughout your journeys here in Heresy. Thank you as always for checking out the video. If you enjoyed and found it helpful, then be sure to hit that like button below, along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated, and both really do help support the channel. And until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane, wishing you all some happy hunting.